Ceddy Nash reacts to Gucci Mane's artist Fujiano returning to jail after serving 5 years in prison.
I'm telling you now, I ain't the one to play the game with you.
Gucci Mane, you do realize you could be headed for a fucking massive civil lawsuit, right? Like, you do realize that what you're doing, you 100% could be held civilly for a whole lot of shit. Everybody who signed to Gucci, they need to have a lawyer look at they shit to make sure that, one, they were properly treated fairly when they signed those deals, because the labels have to do certain shit.
Be sure to like, comment, and subscribe.
And you can't just tell somebody you can't drop any music or none of that shit. That's not how that works. See, everybody who doesn't understand the music contract business, like how you mother want to believe Finesse two times made damn near $2.5 million with mob ties. But nah, man, Gucci Mane is the reason Fugiano's in jail. Because Fujiano is trying to get out of the fucking deal because he ain't been making no goddamn money. Gucci Mane been pretending broke. He been lying, just acting like he ain't got the money and all this shit and it's all on the label and all that. It's not on the label, bro. It is on you. You are the label. We ain't here because, hey, the label reached out to us. We here because you reached out to us. You did. Imagine if I recruited y'all to come in and goddamn work with me on some shit, but I say, hey, we got the label that's paying the bills too. And you like, oh shit, the label paying? Yeah. But I'm telling you, the label is paying. I'm your go-to, not the label. You here because of me. So when things go wrong, you think you finna go yell at the label? You finna yell at me. It's over for Gucci. Ain't nobody finna sign the Cavs at all. This is the end of Gucci, man, as far as 10-17 go. It is. It's just the end of it. And he finna let it hang. Because Gucci Mane understand that they gonna come because they like shows. Gucci Mane can go everywhere and rap and do his shit and is gonna sit up here and perform up under them openers and all of that shit, because they know what I know. It's going to be eyeballs in there. But the so-called street, they not looking at that shit with goddamn Pooh Shiesty and going, yeah, we finna ride for Pooh Shiesty. No, that ain't how it go. It ain't never went that way. It's never went that way. It's went the other way. Like, damn, that's fucked up. But it's over now. Gucci Mane whole label is over. You just got on camera and said with Big Bank, you said, man, I got plans for Fujiano. I got plans for Pooh. I'm been waiting on them. I dropped everybody for the label. I'm only rocking with them. The bare minimum you could have did was literally make sure that people were straight. You trying to call after got out of jail. Y'all noticed that Fujiano ain't getting no post from Gucci Mane? Y'all do know that part, right? Fujiano ain't get no motherfucking welcome home, no none of that shit from Gucci Mane and nothing. Not a thing. Had he not popped out and told y'all, y'all wouldn't even know he was home. But it's a wrap. It's a WRAP. That man ain't rocking with that man at all. Gucci Mane over there eating the proceeds and all that shit. And I know what Gucci Mane gonna try to do. He gonna try to sit up here and say, oh, all right, well, y'all gonna want to audit me. We're gonna talk about studio time, cancel studio time, music video budgets, advances, all this shit, and recuperation. So he gonna try to drag his with that shit and take about 3 years on that. And that's what he's going to try to do. But the problem with that is this. If Fujiano is on his Let's Be Intelligent shit, start selling mother features. No, this is violation, man. what's that shit called? Curfew violations and all that shit. Not tapping in, doing all that shit, man. That's all that is. I'm not telling no grown man to shave his beard, bro. That's the No, Fujiano needs to just start selling verses. Flat out. Sell some verses. Try to make these people do a cease and desist. All of that shit, bro. That's what you need to do. Because if you start making money for the label, let's say he's selling verses for 10 a pop, and then they start hitting, and then he increased the goddamn feature prices to 20 a pop, he'll be in the positive, and the label will have to force Gucci Mane to relinquish his rights to him, flat out. See, the label got Gucci Mane by his motherfucking chin hairs as well. People just don't know it. Y'all start selling these verses, and Gucci Mane start putting these cease and desist out while these motherfucking verses are paying in these shows. AMG Twins, what's the dealer? He started doing that shit. That's going to force Gucci Mane to come out with his lawyers. His lawyers are going to see the money that's being made. They're going to have to go ahead and bring that shit right back to the label. They can force the label to say, hey, if he's making money and he ain't even doing shit right now, hey, it is what it is. Don't the labels got to clear the verses? Well, if the label ain't fucking with me, if the label isn't fucking with me, I'll sell these verses. I'll sell these verses. Because now, if I'm the artist, I'm suing the label. I'm suing the label. I don't give a shit. I'm suing the label. I don't give a damn. Sue the label. If the label is stopping my feature, I'm suing the label. And I still got my features already leaked out there. That ain't nothing but promo. And what they gonna do? What the hell they gonna do? They gotta start saying, damn, he just dropped goddamn 10 features of shit. We gotta come back and we gotta get it from him. Who y'all gonna get it from? How y'all gonna get it? Y'all don't want to take this shit to court. Because then we get to break down the whole entire contract. And what they going to want to do? They don't want to hurry it up, so you reverse it on them. Is what it is. But yeah, man, Gucci Mane is the reason Fujiano's in there. I know people going to be like, whoa, no, bro, he was hanging out way too late, not getting back, not doing shit, trying to see his kids and all that and everything and blah, blah, blah. Yeah, I get it. Y'all want to hit him with those violations, but was looking for Gucci Mane's whole entire representation down there in Georgia the whole entire time. Cuz ain't got no bread like that. Yeah, I need all the facts. What the fuck happened? The artists that buy the verse ain't gonna be able to make no money no way, right? False. False. By the time that motherfucker put that shit out there, you're talking about promo. See, anybody knows this. If you want your shit to start going viral and shit, you got to pay all these goddamn blog sites and all this shit to post your stuff. You have to. It's going to cost you about $10,000 any damn ways. It's going to cost you about 10 bands just to promote it the right way. And we just talking about little Instagram and Facebook posts. The label got to clear it. The label ain't going to know. The label ain't gonna know for a minute. So if the label ain't gonna know for a minute, why wouldn't you do it? If I bought a verse, let's use you, WSM. All right, you the artist in turmoil with your label. You think your finna sit up here and goddamn turn around and go, oh shit, bro, I'ma tell the label that I just cleared a verse for you. Hell nah. Only thing you gonna think about is, shit, I hope he can get his money before the label catch it. But you hear the last part of that? Before the label catches it. Y'all ain't finna run to the label and say, oh shit, yeah, bro, I just did this song. You're not doing that. You thinking, get your bread and hope these people don't find out.
Thanks for tuning in to 9mag TV.